Welcome back, everyone, to the Lost Depths of Phandelver, where we are lost in the depths of
Dan?
Phandelver.
What
Shit.
the- Is that where we are?
All right.
I'm lost in my own mind.
Well, that counts.
The depths.
The depth of your psychosis.
I wouldn't call it depths, and my brain is pretty smooth.
There you go.
Our adventurers have had quite an experience. From trekking through dense forest with a new comrade, Brix, to meeting his boss, who offered them employment, to accepting a quest from a concerned stranger to find a lost wizard named Trebray. After breaking into the missing wizard's home and climbing down into a deep structure of caverns, Trebray was found injured and near death. Passing a journal to assist them, he directed the party into a series of challenges named the Trials of Athazar to retrieve a magical amulet that might save his life. Now nearing the end of the trials, our adventurers entered a grand chamber with a sarcophagus mounted upon a raised platform. The sarcophagus contained an oversized dwarven corpse with a mystical amulet wrapped around its neck. Attempting to grab the amulet, set off a trap of armored guards and then brought the angrily disturbed dwarf to life. Thought to potentially be Athazar himself, the might of the risen dwarf has proven to be substantial, as it mysteriously creates portals and darkness from which to summon phantasm creatures. As the battle rages on, our heroes struggle to find a way to survive this deadly encounter. And that's where we're going to begin this evening.
Oh, yeah. Mid-battle this time.
Le bateau.
Le bateau. Nice.
Okay. So, friends, where we are is we are on D1 with Brandy up. You have the floor, D1.
How
I
many,
just threw it at you.
how many phantasms? There's one right by Bat, but maybe... Oh, there's two right by me, too.
Now if I remember correctly, we've never seen those ghosts, attack yet. And we've never
managed
left
to
them.
clear the room before they got a turn.
Yeah, which is interesting. What we should do is we should put the, what was the, let me see if we still have it up here. The, here it is.
AC or...
No, the initiative order.
No.
Oh, do you want me to? I can give it to you.
Yeah, I think I have it here again. That's it,
It's
right?
it's D1, Brandy, Ronan, me, Griff.
Gotcha. So there's 3 guys left, and I got Brandy and Ronan, who could potentially take care of 2 of those mofos.
Yeah.
Yes.
Slice them up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna actually take a swing at the main dude here.
Get them.
You got it, D1. You are obviously you're close enough to strike here, and as you begin to kind of contemplate your turn here, you see what seems to be the sockets of a sunken-in flesh and skull kind of become more flesh tone. D1. You see the eye sockets kind of begin to protrude a bit, and you see a little bit of a whiteness, a glow about the pupils of the sockets of the eyes that seem to form in front of you. You see kind of a golden glow that begins to kind of radiate just very, very ever so faintly around the outside edges of like the shoulders and the upper torso of this creature that you stand in front of. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. I'm at the right part of my page here. Here goes nothing. That's definitely not gonna hit.
That is a 9, if I'm reading that correctly.
That is a 9.
And as you kind of thrust in here with the energized the kind of electricity kind of flowing around your fist, you see there's a moment where time kind of seems to just stop for one moment, and as soon as you realize it, this being, creature, monster, whatever it is in front of you, is not where you intended it to be.
Okay, so then, after swinging him, I'm actually going to use Rummy to attack Red Phantasm right underneath Brandy here.
Okay.
And we'll go like that. 23 to hit for 4
That is
force
definitely
damage.
a hit. That is an absolute hit. Let me... All right. The one right directly in front of you, correct?
The one right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Rummy is over in the corner here, right? And I believe I will end my turn there.
Yeah, and as you kind of you see Rummy kind of begin to do what Rummy does best, and as a kind of a bolt shoots out of his mouth, there's a moment where the light in the room kind of flickers. The torches in the room all at once, they kind of shift
Oh, that's
in and
right,
out.
the torches.
And it disappears in front of you.
Now, there's still torches left in the room that we want to be putting out. I can't reach one, but Rummy could reach this one. I don't know if he gets an environmental or not, though.
I'm sorry?
If Rummy gets an environmental action or not, I don't know if he does.
From everything, so I read a little, and definitely double check me on this, man, but from what I read, Homunculus has basically an entire, they have all their own stuff, so from what I understand, yes, he can.
Yeah.
Let me just double check, though.
That's Shadow Spirit. The saving throws. Yeah, so hit points. Well, hit dice, language, evasion. Let me link the, I'll link the homunculus thing.
I put homo in D&D Beyond, and it didn't say anything.
Nice. Okay, so Gem Crystal Homunculus serves you.
Methods.
It's like a Beavis and Butthead.
What did this thing do again?
You said
I don't know. I'm not
Okay,
sure.
yeah, in combat, the homunculus shares your initiative, but takes its turn immediately after yours. It can move, it can use a reaction on its own, and use its reaction on its own, but it only takes the attack
dodge
action.
action. Fuck, yeah.
It only takes the attack action on if you use your bonus action, which I did use my bonus action to make him attack.
Yeah.
On your turn, take another action. The action can be... So it doesn't say anything about an environmental action.
We'll let you... What do you want to do with him?
Put this torch out right here.
Which one? We'll let you do it, man. I don't think there's anything.
Just see if he could just, like, use his environmental to just sort of... With his little baby...
flying metal shark with grippers. He can just smash that torch.
His little baby robot shark arms and just, like, pat that torch out.
Yeah, just for the sake of it, we'll allow it. We'll see if this is right, but we'll allow it. I mean, it's cool. Rule of cool, man. That's what I'm saying. All right, it's right.
I mean, I very briefly read in the 5e manual. Like, that's just the tiny little paragraph that I did just fine. Apparently, it's just up to the DM.
Yeah. The environmental. Or I mean, well, it depends on some. It's like certain things can't. Like don't have a full like worth of actions like a character does, and I thought that Homunculus did, since it kind of takes its own turn. It doesn't work the same as like a lot of familiars do, where they take their turn like directly after.
Yeah, so, familiar for sure would not be able to. I don't think, but
I don't think so. Yeah, so
yeah, I'll look up for next week because I just thought of that just now. Sorry, guys. There's so many little caveats to this game that it's like...
There's so many, so it's all good,
Okay.
Yeah, so is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, that's definitely it right there.
All right. Oh, my pen just.
Oh, actually, he would use his movement to sort of move back to where he was. Maybe even down a little further.
Nice. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
If that's your turn, then Brandy, you're up, followed by Ronan on deck.
Okay, so I feel like I want to attack the main guy, and I want to try and use, I never use it, but the other spell that I have, the green flame blade.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes.
I think it's in range of the other little shadow guy. So I would
He
hit
is.
both of them, I think.
You absolutely would.
Yeah! D&D! Okay.
Fuck yeah. There you go.
I'm learning stuff. So then I would move here, but I would still get stealth.
Yep, because you're coming out of... Did you beat your last... Do you have a record if you beat her last stealth check, Riggs?
I don't know if I'm an advantage or not.
I don't think... well, we're just going to say yes.
Okay,
She always does. I don't have it written down here, so that's my mistake. So we're going to say yeah. I mean, I don't have this little stealth guy on her, but we're going to say yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
I don't remember at all.
She's super sneaky, so...
Okay, so that means you
Being
get an
very quiet.
advantage on the attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
And then the sneak attack. Okay.
Yeah, and you
So
get
what you
sneak
got?
attack.
So I'm gonna-
beside him.
Yeah.
We're gonna go for Big Baddie.
14. 14
Oh, no.
unfortunately falls just a little short, Brandy.
What a
just-
loser.
just a
All
minute.
right.
That's a little
Yeah.
short for the big dude.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
And you can see, Brandy, as this happens, you see there's a different kind of power that you could see kind of illuminating, kind of emanating from this being. It is not the flesh and war torn sack of bones that you have poked in the last couple, in like within the last minute.
Yeah.
Here. For whatever
Yeah.
reason, this thing has kind of grown a little in size, and it is now kind of
Beefed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well then, I'll just go back and try and stealth up again.
You got it, Brandy. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me. You're behind D1 here.
Yeah.
That is a 17. A 17
Okay,
is a success.
Nice.
Oh, look at it. Okay, good.
So
We'll just pretend that didn't happen, okay? Try again next time.
Nice.
Oh yeah, thank you, Grip. That actually is cool.
Oh yeah, man.
All right, perfect. Okay. Oh, I just saw that, Griff. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you for linking that, man.
Not a problem, y'all.
Yeah, that's excellent that you found that you like remembered it and you're like, hey, I just saw that. That's what happens to me a lot too. Like I'll be like, wow, I just read something about this.
Yeah, I mean, it's everywhere on the internet, man.
It's true. All right, Ronan, you are up.
All right.
Beside you, real quick too, Ronan, before if you don't mind, right beside you, kind of in front of you here, if you will, if you're facing it, is this kind of very odd, shadowy form with it seems to have like kind of the reverse effect if something were to emanate light. It seems to emanate shadow in a weird kind of way. But you do notice, Ronan, that there is a subtle glow around this thing. If you can see it, it's just a subtle little glow.
It's that same glow that's been flaring up in the room, right?
Well, it seems that you have noticed a similarity between interacting with these and the torches and the light sources around the room. I don't know if that answers your question.
All right. Well, while I contemplate all of that, I'm gonna move 5 feet to here and make an attack on the green, that little shadow fucking thing.
Yeah, you got it, Ronan. That is a 15 and a hit.
That's 24.
Let me just double check because for whatever reason, I didn't pull up my little guys here. Oh, I did, actually. No, I didn't. I had it up and then I like minimized it or something. I don't know what I was doing. All right. 4 damage. I'm sorry. 1 second here.
Dead air. Honestly, if I did create a podcast, I would just name it Dead Air. Just not say anything.
Great, actually. Nice. So Ronan, you notice there is a little bit of a hint left as you're kind of you dash at it. There's just not the effect that you would expect. Just a little bit short.
Ooh, the green ones are stronger. Is what I'm getting from that.
Well, I will make my second attack at it.
You got it, Ronan. Let's see what you got. That is a natural one.
Holy shit.
You did. Ronan, roll a 1d20 for me, please. This is for fun warlock stuff, not for to see what happens. Fries has this really cool roll table for crit ones, but so as you kind of roll or as you kind of slash and swipe at this creature, and you kind of notice that your first attack doesn't really seem to have much of an effect on it, and you kind of in anger and rage, Ronan, for one moment, you kind of reach out once again and slash at it, and you notice for just a moment, Ronan, you're in a different place. You're looking around you. There are concrete, like the remains of concrete, or not concrete. What am I saying? There are the remains of like a structure, of like maybe possibly a castle or a tower or something, and you see the remnants of a table in front of you with a hammer on it and like seems like some kind of a makeshift saw, and many books around the room, scattered around the room. Many books, like all the way up to the top. You can see behind you, the building is gone. There's just a drop off, and you're atop a very large ledge, atop a mountain, seemingly a cliff. And as you look down, you see the storm that seems to be raging not a mile from you out at sea as it seems to get closer and closer, Ronan. There's a voice, Ronan, that you hear just for a moment. 99 souls remain. As the salt water splashes up onto your face, you can smell the bitterness of the mildew from the area here that's saturated. As you snap back out of it, Ronan, and you see before you the shade that still exists.
I am bewildered.
It's a soul quest.
Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna move another 10. Well, Can I use my environmental? I'm assuming there's something at my feet, a body part, that I could try to throw into that orb.
Sure, man. Sure, absolutely. So let me say, you used your attack, then you used your you used your bonus to hit him again, right? So you have your environmental.
It's just part of my attack.
Oh, what am I thinking? I'm sorry, man. There's so much to remember. So yes, so if you want to use an environmental, definitely, and reach down, because we're kind of being a little loose with the environmentals on this fight. So for anybody who's watching, like in the future, if there ever is anybody watching that's kind of, you'll see. So yeah, you can absolutely, Ronan, if you want to reach down. You see like a corpse beneath you here with some armor. It's an absolute mess. You see there's some kind of a green liquid splattered out across the remaining bricks and plating on the ground here.
Yeah, I just want to try and like throw something at that thing and see what happens.
Like throw it at the black mass here.
Yep.
Okay, you got it, Ronan. I guess I guess we'll just we'll let you bend down and toss a gauntlet into the mass here, Ronan. You notice as you stand here, kind of just for a moment, and you take a second to really look at it. You see it's a black swirling mass. Seems to have movement about it. It seems to be swirling in like maybe a counterclockwise rotation. But you also notice, Ronan, that there is no light emanating from anywhere inside of this mass. It seems to just be a patch of darkness in the middle of the room here.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move 10 feet.
Yeah. So the gauntlet disappeared inside of it.
It did.
Okay.
It did. I'm sorry, I didn't explain that.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
We should have tied a rope to that thing.
Yeah, I feel like that would have been a little much for an environmental.
Like the poltergeist when they go into the
I was
TV.
more concerned, like, did it evaporate? It did not. So, Well, that I have a lot to think about. That will be my turn.
Nice.
Do you not still have your butt into your polearm?
Oh, I do.
You do. You can take it.
Boop.
That is a 25, Ronan, and
That's-
with
okay.
all of with all of the frustration and seeing this vision, Ronan, like as clear as day, like you were there, you could almost taste the salt water on your lips standing here. You kind of turn your polearm around and you bash this shade, this creature with the butt end of it, and you see the creature fade.
Yay.
Nice.
All right, Ronan, is there anything else that you'd like to do?
I still have a little bit of movement, so I will get on the other side of this pillar just to try and break line of sight.
You got it. I think you have plenty of movement to do that. So, all right, Ronan. Sounds good. There is a little bit of a flicker in the torches as you kind of you notice it for a moment, all of you. The torches kind of in the same syncopation, kind of dim and get bright again. And now, Athazar, as you believe him to be, raises his left hand above his head as he kind of moves what seems to be his head, from what you can tell, as it's kind of rematerializing in front of you as you all witness this, and the color seems to come back into the parts of the flesh that you can see as being flesh. The hair, the white hair, kind of golden white, kind of seems to kind of grow and form and kind of fill in the spots around the armor, around the upper part of his neck, as you kind of look up at him as he brings his left hand down in front. I need D1 and Brandy to both roll a.
Yes.
Let me just double check here, because I have a big sheet in front of me. Let me. To roll a Constitution save for me.
Constitution save. Uh-oh.
Oh, D1.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly what I wanted to see.
That's amazing.
I
And a
meant to do
natural
that.
20. What is
Wow.
happening? I'm getting a
fucking
screenshot of
Christmas.
this.
It is Christmas.
Fucking
That-
Oh
red
my
and green.
gosh.
All right, D1.
On brand.
You
Right.
you notice for a moment as his hand comes down, there's like a rumbling around the ground here, the feeling of kind of a shaking around the the pillars here. You see little bits of rock kind of crumble away as you hear kind of a rumbling sound and the ground kind of shift a bit. D1, as before you even notice any other shift changes in the room.
It's cousin Earl.
Zombies. Oh, that's a mess of zombies.
Yeah, why is this one so
I
close?
rolled
to
really
me?
well. All right. As his hand drops, you see the dirt start to raise up from the ground here, from the areas that have no stone plating or tiles on the ground here. The dirt itself that is exposed, that the arms that reach up through the dirt and kind of claw out as these kind of torsos like lift themselves out from the dirt. You see the dirt kind of separate from the top of the forehead as it kind of brushes off with screeching and clawing. You hear as they begin to get closer, and they emerge from the dirt that once bound them, and now they all seem to be looking in your directions with kind of a light blue glow about their eyes. All right. With that being said, they're not going to attack this round because that's kind of the rules. That would be way strong if that happened. However, Athazar is going to lift up his great maul, D1, in front of him as he looks at you in your direction, and he swings it down over his head in your direction.
Okay.
That is a... Wow, I'm rolling really well. That is a 26 to hit.
Damn, 26, eh?
26. Tell me that hits you.
It would.
Ah, no.
If I didn't burn.
He says it would.
Yeah.
But we're gonna burn a shield spell on that one.
Do it. All right. So if you want to go ahead and link it for the people, mostly me, just so I can have a refresher. We do this every time because I'm, perfect.
Plus 5 AC.
Yeah. That is okay. D1, that is enough. You notice, Brandy, you're behind him, and you notice as this giant maul lifts above the head of this creature, as it is whipped down with enormous strength in D1's direction, a barrier instantly forms, and the mallet, or rather the great maul, kind of slams into it and then slides off the side as it hits the ground with all the force.
Nice job.
All right, he's going to. Let me just make sure. Great more. Okay, one more. He's gonna take the recoil D1, and he's gonna, on the upswing, he's gonna take another swing at you.
Damn.
Come on, baby.
I got a lot of actions.
This is 3 total.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna burn a token that I earned last game to roll advantage for my hit.
Ooh, damn.
All right, here we go. That is a 19, which is what I rolled. And with his hit, it is 28. 28 to hit.
Definitely hit.
A 28 to hit. Are you...
I only have one reaction.
Oh, you only have one reaction. What am I thinking?
No.
So 28. As he kind of comes down, D1, there's a moment where, like, time itself, you notice it just seems off for a moment as the lights in the room kind of flicker. Come on. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, D1, as Athazar seemed to have lost his balance a bit when he hit you.
Okay, since I haven't made any changes on my sheet yet, and we're gonna keep it how it is for now. So I have 7. How much did I take damage?
7.
7. So that just nullifies my arcane shield, right? And he takes 10 points of damage.
Oh shit! Uno reverse card.
Uno reverse card.
Shield. Arcane shield. Well, and yeah, you know what? Technically, when he hits you, hold on a second. When he hits you, you have to roll a con save, right? To see if you, con check to see if, save to see if you're still maintaining concentration, right?
Yeah, but it would do that. No, that's not a concentration. That's my, here, I'll link it for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Because you are, what are you concentrating on? I'm trying to remember.
Concentrating on...
Arcane weapon?
Yeah, enhanced weapon, yeah.
Enhanced weapon, okay.
Which actually I should have to roll for on this hit, yeah.
Gotcha. All right. I just wanted to make sure here.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Arcane ward, perfect. Yep, so that is absolutely eaten up, D1. And now...
Now, here's a question. What does it say there? Starting at 7 level. Bat, do you know if I still make a saving throw? I guess I do, but I didn't take any damage, just my arcane shield did. My arcane ward.
That is a good question. I would leave it to DM's discretion.
I really don't know what to say.
No, I don't know until you finish one.
Do you normally make the saving throw?
If I take damage, I have to make a saving throw to maintain concentration. But the question is, did I take damage or did I not take damage?
I don't think you took damage, no.
I think since it didn't manage to hit you, it would count as a miss from like a technical point of view.
I'm gonna write myself a note because damn, that's something I didn't even think about before either.
This is the fun of D&D though, man, because we get to learn all this shit as we're going, you know. Like I don't even know some of this stuff. Like I have no idea. So I'll just make a note of it, D1, and we'll just say that your arcane shield or your arcane ward was used, basically.
Yeah, I gotta see if well, somebody can look it up while we're playing here, but it'll change on my recording, so.
I'm sorry?
Somebody can look it up while we're playing here.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so in that case, D1,
yeah, I'll see what I can find.
let me just do this. Let me do this. Bam. All right, and I don't... Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, you guys are like, what the fuck is he doing over there, talking to himself? All right. And as this happens, the black swirls and like the two different parts of the room here, they just continue to kind of move.
Sorry, this is all in common caps. Here, I'll give you what just search chunks.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, I just sent it to you.
All right. With that...
Perfect. Thank you.
I get to do this every turn regardless, so that is a 2.
And you did take 10 damage to Mr. Athazar?
1 second. 10. Is that magic?
What's that?
Sorry, is that magic damage?
Cold, I believe.
It's cold? Okay, let me... All right. And as you do, there's like a release of energy that happens, D1. And you see like a moment where you seem to notice that there is an effect.
There's no effect?
There is an effect.
Oh, there is an effect for the 10 cold damage, yeah.
There is, that he does respond to it.
Okay.
Perfect. Sorry about that. I'm like, I have all my notes around me, and I'm trying not to not talk in the mic. So I'm like,
you're good, man.
Perfect.
I did find some info on that arcane ward. Apparently, you don't make a saving throw. Just FYI.
Oh,
perfect. Then we did it right.
The arcane ward, on the other hand, absorbs damage separately and doesn't affect the wizard's ability to concentrate on spells. So when the arcane ward takes damage, it reduces the damage taken. No need for concentration. Oh, nice. Okay, so if I don't take damage, then yeah.
Yep, exactly. It absorbs it.
Perfect.
That's awesome.
You also, real quick before the end of my turn here, thank you, Griff, for looking that up, man. That's awesome.
For sure.
Thank you, man. As kind of his turn ends, and we go to Griff here in just a moment, you notice for a moment Athazar kind of looks around the room for a moment. D1, you notice this. It's noticeable. And with his left hand, he begins to kind of, you see him, like his fingers kind of raise a bit. And all the lights in the room begin to kind of dim out a little bit and then kind of regain and then dim out a bit. Seems to be something going on there as I hand the turn over to Griff, followed by D1 on deck.
Ooh, whoa.
Hell yeah. Let me think. What order do I want to go? So I'm actually going to take my environmental first before I start hacking and slashing.
Sure, Griff.
So watching Ronan throw that gauntlet into the dark orb, I too am curious to see what would happen if I tossed the torch that I'm carrying in there?
Into the darkness.
Yup.
Absolutely, can definitely try to, Griff, if you'd like to. You can toss it in.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and do it if you'd like.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'll give it a shot.
All right, Griff. As you toss, you kind of rear back, and you see this undead creature in front of you.
Whoopsies.
You toss the torch into the blackness, the swirl in front of you there, Griff. And as you do, you notice there's like a plane that is broken by the flame itself as the light from the torch just disappears and the torch is gone.
What the fuck? It's like the upside down.
I was going to the upside down. Right.
Okay. I am not gonna worry too much about that right now. I'll turn back to the zombie closest to Anula and
Yeah, you got it.
pretty much start hacking and slashing at him. Get away
Okay.
from my e-girlfriend.
Right.
That's awesome. All right, Griff.
Alright, first nub going out.
That is a 15. A 15 is enough for 11 points of slashing damage, Griff. Hal, which actually kind of, you notice kind of up the side of the rib cage and through the left arm, kind of rendering the left arm kind of useless as it seems to be flopping by its side.
It's flapping around. Cool. Second
Alright.
nub going
Yeah.
out.
Okay,
to the
same.
same one. Yeah.
You got it, Griff. That is a 23,
God.
and that is enough as the kind of the zombie kind of falls over right where it stands.
Hell yeah.
Perfect, Griff. As you kind of bash the rest of its face and its chest kind of into two different sections.
He's not the only one who's stubby. Cool. I will. I'll bring my echo closer to that aberration here,
Yeah,
and I'll take one swing with my echo,
you got it.
just towards blue.
Fucking kill it. Oof.
That is an 11. 11 is, I think, actually. Let me just double check.
Just fucking.
It is
squeeze
enough, actually.
Nice.
God.
And so you see him kind of just begin to fade, Griff, right in front of you.
Hell yeah. Pokey.
All right.
Cool. I
Perfect.
think that's all three of my
It
moves
is.
here.
Yeah. You have Enola here too, if you'd like to do
Yeah.
another.
I actually would like to bring her up just in between me and my echo here, so just right
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Sorry, give me 1 sec.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Okay, yeah, that'll do it. I'm not gonna burn a spell slot on her yet. But yeah, I'll end my turn there.
Perfect. All right, Griff. Nice.
Curious about that torch. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if it went out.
Yeah, it's definitely gone from the room.
Oh, I fucked up.
Well, there it is. Speaking of
Hey,
torches,
everybody sees it now. Cool. And I can't do anything about it for the moment. That's awesome.
Guess that answers my
It's
question.
okay. It's okay. Just pretend you don't see that torch there.
I gotcha, dude.
Oh, it's gone now.
Yeah, I gotcha. I still had control over it. I just deleted it.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Hopefully that extinguished it.
hopefully that puts it out once and for all.
Oh god, dead air.
Sorry about that. All right, D1, you are up, followed by Brandy on deck. Oh, sorry. Did you want to move or anything, Griff?
No,
there anything else you
I'm
wanted to
good,
do on your
dude.
turn?
I think
Okay.
I'm all good.
Perfect. All right, man.
Thanks.
D1. Yeah, you got it. D1, you're up, followed by Brandy on deck.
All right, damn. Trying to figure out if we should just try to kill this big motherfucker or if we should try to kill the other guys and cut down the action economy.
Wow, they're squishy. Squishier than this dude.
Yeah, the only thing I'm worried about is we just spend every turn killing these guys we're never gonna kill the big guy, and they're just gonna keep coming.
Maybe Brandy can pull an Arya Stark on him.
It's fucking awesome.
He's my next victim.
It's nice.
Arya Stark.
So good. That was so good.
Well, I only have one attack, really.
Kick him in the balls.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the main guy. I'm gonna try to hit the main guy.
Kick him in the nards. Wolfman don't got nards. 80s movie. Yeah. Sorry, man. I had a moment.
Alright, here goes nothing. Oh, 11 on the main guy, which is a miss.
11 on Athazar? Yeah, so as you kind of strike with him, D1, it seems to just not be it seems to dodge out of the way pretty quickly.
Okay. Then we're
His
gonna
cod piece is thicker than you thought.
That's right. So, let me look around the room here. Sorry, he was right there. Let me see. What's his movement? 30 feet? 30 will put me to there. Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 should put me right there. And then he is going to shoot a bolt at the red dude here.
Okay. You got it. Let's see what if Rummy can make it happen.
Rummy seems to have better rolls than me. Let's see what he has. 18. There you go.
That is enough for
6 force damage to red. Yeah.
That is excellent. All
Nice.
right. Is there anything else D1 here?
I think that ends my turn because Rummy doesn't have enough movement to get to a torch.
Do you want to move?
If I move, I provoke an opportunity attack. No, I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. Are you sure?
That laugh.
Where can I move to?
That laugh says it all.
It does. Yeah, I mean, there's nowhere really for D1 to go. I mean, he's kind of blocking Brandy, keeping her stealth right now. If he moves, she loses her stealth, I think.
I think I would stay down. Well, no, never mind.
You might. I'm sort of the object that you're hiding behind.
Yes, yeah.
You gotta.
So,
pull off the
D1's
Arya
gonna stay
Stark.
put, and Rummy used his 30 feet of movement. So that's definitely good.
Perfect. Okay, you got it, D1. All right, Brandy, you are up, followed by Ronan on deck.
All right. Well, I feel like I have to attack this stupid zombie on my nuts because
He is
there's too many of these little
Slip away
motherfuckers.
from him if you don't attack him.
That's what
He's
I was
like-
thinking. Even now,
Drooling on the top
stealth.
of your head.
yeah, I'm assuming even though I'm stealth, I still can't move to attack the main boss without getting. Well, no.
Without, yeah, you'd still provoke an opportunity attack from that zombie. If, yeah.
From the zombie, yeah. Because you're technically stealth
Him.
from the boss, but not from the zombie.
Sure. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna attack that little zombie motherfucker.
Yeah, you got it, Brandy.
Just blend in, become the zombie.
Nice.
What is it? 21 definitely hits. And Brandy, that is enough for Mr. Zombie to kind of meet his end here. As
Good.
you stab him through like the chin and up through the head, he kind of just collapses right on your rapier, and as you kind of slide off in an elegant way and flip the blood off. Is there
Alright.
anything else you'd like to do?
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
I can go like over here. That
You
would
can.
be.
You absolutely can. Yep.
That would allow you to stealth from these two zombies, but not from the boss. Here might be able to. Well, then you could.
Yeah,
I would be
it's a
able
line
to-
display thing. Yeah.
Then you could stealth from the boss, but not the zombies.
Yeah, I feel like the boss is gonna be. hang out here and
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Go ahead and roll a stealth
Do a
check for
stealth
me,
check.
Dandy. Yeah. That is an 18. That is a success.
fade into the shadows.
You fade back into the shadows underneath the cobwebs. There's like a nice kind of end table here that you kind of managed to nudge underneath. Perfect. All right. If there's nothing else,
No, that's it.
then we're gonna go to Ronan here. Ronan, you are up, followed by. Well, we'll get there. Ronan, you are up, and you're kind of Let me. Where in the heck are you? Oh, you're all the way on the top here. I was like,
I'm
where
up
did
at
you
the
go? I lost track of you. What would you like to do?
I will move 5 feet and use my environmental to snuff out that torch.
Okay. You got it. Let me. Just gonna move you just for a little second here. There we go. Perfect, Ronan. Torch is snuffed out.
Cool. And I'm going to kind of like crouch down like I'm sneaking up on this zombie.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
Perfect.
And I will attack said zombie.
You got it. Zombie is like seems to be the other direction, away from you currently. That is a hit, Ronan, for 6 slashing damage as you kind of sweep up the back of his back kind of from left to right in an upward motion as you see like a piece of like a big flap of flesh kind of lay over his and exposing the backbone and ribs underneath. Giving you like yeah.
He draws a Z in his back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and cleave him in half. Huck Finn
All
this
right.
motherfucker.
Nice. Oh, that was so cool how that rolled around like that, man. All right, Ronan. As you build up this kind of deep inner rage that you have, you don't really know where it came from, that you kind of have in you, and you force it into your will here, Ronan. You not only slash and separate this zombie into 2 different sections, so as it kind of falls flat on the right and on the left side as you kind of slash up through, you notice there's a smell, Ronan, about this zombie as it kind of permeates around the room here. You are safe for the moment, but I also need you to roll a d20 for me. That is a 9. All right, so thank you very much for that. I have that now. And Ronan, now if you look on your list, Ronan, on your special warlock list that only you and I know about. Okay, number 9 is now advantage until your long rest.
Cool.
Perfect. Okay, Ronan, is there anything else you'd like to do?
1 second to note that.
Yeah, you got it. I have it here too.
All right, so yeah, feeling invigorated from that kill, I'm gonna like break into a sprint for like 10 feet.
Yeah. Perfect.
And I'm gonna take a 3rd attack at this specter thing.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what is going on? So Ronan, with another moment, you feel it welled up inside. There's a moment of bliss, like completeness, of balance, where you just feel all of the answers are starting to come to you. Little by little, you remember the tower that's kind of half destroyed, hanging on the end of a cliff, and the coming storm. You remember as you kind of you focus on that moment at the storm, and you rear out at this creature as it just evaporates in front of you. On top of that, Ronan, I also need you to roll a d20 for me. That is a 15. You have advantage on number 15 as well into your long rest round.
Well, shit.
You rolled so hard you broke my pen. Like my pen.
Okay, so that zombie, they're not humanoid, right? They're undead?
They are undead, yes.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah. Perfect.
I think I got like 5 more feet.
That sounds right. I couldn't tell you at this point.
Yeah, right here.
Sounds good. You got it right.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Perfect. I need a new pen. Let's see. So it's so funny, Christine, because you know she's a nurse, so she always needs pens. She's always taking my pens, and now I'm like, oh my god.
I know your pain, dude.
Aha. Zutalo. All right.
What?
It's his own.
Is it a medicine pen?
It's an EpiPen.
All right.
That sounded like a brand name.
All right. Is there anything else, Ryder, on your turn? I think we already did that.
No, not me.
All right. Perfect. If that's everything, D1, you are the only one within range. I need you to roll a Constitution save for me, please, sir.
Constitution save again.
Yes.
No more natty ones, please.
Yeah, no more natty ones. That'd be good.
Yes.
That's much better.
There we go. 19's a little
go.
nicer.
Yeah, and a save as well. And you notice, D1, there's like a horrid, which doesn't really affect you as much, but there's a horrid, for the sake of it, we're going to go ahead and say it. There's a horrid stench that you perceive coming from Athazar.
Yeah, I think I can still smell if I want to.
Yeah.
I just don't have to breathe.
Nice.
I just sense smell with my, I don't know.
Some panels up in there somewhere.
That's right.
All right.
Through my holes.
What I want to do
Little
here.
vacuums.
I think at this moment, Athazar is going to look around the room for Brandy, and as he looks and doesn't see her, he begins to move. Let me see here. What do I want to move? All right, I'm gonna stay right here for the time being. I don't want to though. I kind of want to move around, but D1's right here, and I feel like Athazar would be all over him. So what we're gonna do is, Athazar is going to. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Let me. D1. As Athazar looks in your direction and you begin to start to hear him chant some kind of weird, odd language. It seems to be make sure I'm casting the right one here.
Oh, buddy.
All right.
Oh, you better roll some good rolls.
I'm thinking.
Yeah. All right. So you are kind of affected here, D1, by a very odd kind of feeling as your body is surrounded with a kind of orange visual hue that you can see. I don't think this damages you this turn. This is something that happens when you take an attack.
And no save.
Basically, he marks his target, and if
Yeah.
he hits him with a melee attack, he catches fire.
Melee weapon
Is that what it is?
I think that's what it is. Yeah, you're
Yep.
right.
I was reading it wrong. Weapon flares with white hot intensity.
Oh,
Yep,
sorry, you
it's
listed
like-
it here. Searing Smite. Okay. The next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your weapon flares with hot intensity. The attack deals an extra 1 to 6 damage.
Yeah. So, because monsters are different than players, they have different action economy, which means now I'm about to hopefully lay the smackdown. Maybe. So, D1, my friend, don't hate me for this. But Athazar begins to rise up his Great Maul in front of you as he leaves one hand on it during the casting here. There's a concentration aspect here. Let me do this. Hold on a second here.
Quick flashbang.
I'm trying to find the concentration thing. Which one were we using? We were using the eyeball?
The eyeball, I believe, yes.
That's right. Thank
There
you.
go.
As Athazar starts to swing his mace around above his head, D1, and come down on top. That is a 23 to hit.
23 misses.
23. Yeah. Okay. One more hit that I have on you. This is the end of my turn, but I have one more hit that I can make. So this is.
I'd say this is for all the marbles.
This is one better. Yeah. And should I spend my last token on an advantage? I don't think I need it. Let me see. Well, it doesn't really work that way, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you do that
It
after
doesn't really work
you've
that
already
way. Yeah,
rolled?
I don't think so. Okay. 18. 25 to hit.
25 hits. Now, I haven't used my reaction this turn.
You have not used your reaction this turn.
Damn, I'm running out of spell slots, but I will burn another shield.
You got it, D1. You got it. As Athazar swings, and you can see the mace, D1. This giant maul that's kind of riddled in jewels and kind of made out of like a precious metal, from what you can tell, really heavy. As he swings it down with momentum above your head, you can see there's a magic to it. It's kind of glowing and glimmering, right? As he swings it down at you, and you kind of release kind of quickly like a light blue shield that kind of emanates out from the middle of your body, and just at the last moment, the mace, the Great Maul, kind of slams onto the shield and slides down the side of it. You hear kind of an arcane like as the kind of the Great Maul squeaks down the side of the. I don't know if it works that way, but we're gonna just say
it's like a shield,
like a dying
it's
giraffe.
like a semi-invisible force shield.
Yeah, I love it. That's super cool. So
An invisible barrier of magical force.
Perfect. And Athazar seems mad, D1, at this. He seems kind of, you see like his the corners of his mouth kind of lift a bit, and his eyes kind of deepen. And as this happens, you see his fingers start to kind of raise again, and you see like the movement in his fingers as the torches and whatnot in the room begin to dim even more, as they kind of dim, and then they brighten back up to their original brightness, and they dim again, and then they kind of brighten back up. And that concludes Athazar's turn for right now. Actually, it does not. I have some zombies. My apologies. Let me see here. D1. Oh, I hate this. It feels so bad doing this to you. You are being attacked by an undead from behind you, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you are being flanked.
Yeah, so that'd be advantage.
Not advantage, +2 to
Just
hit.
adds
Well,
to
we've been using advantage.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
we
it-
have.
it. Have we?
No.
Yeah, last episode and a couple before that.
Oh, because our table rule has always been a +2 for flanking.
Yeah, and I found that kind of weird.
Yeah, it's a common table rule to sort of balance flanking out, but I believe we've been using +2.
All right. That is
But we
a
might have forgotten a few times.
23 to hit. I rolled really well with him, but I don't think that even hits you.
No, 23 misses.
So he kind of slashes at you, D1, and his hand and his kind of it seems to be like a morning star or something, possibly. kind of as he swings out with a little bit of momentum, it hits your armor and just kind of slides off and doesn't have much of an effect actually at all on you. As his kind of comrade from behind, 5, 10, 15, begins to move ahead and makes another swing on you. That is a natural 20, and I'm not even shitting you. For real.
Damn.
That is my first one of I think this whole campaign, actually. So, let me just double check and make sure that I'm doing his damage.
Do you still have shield? That's until your next turn, right?
Oh, that's right.
It's just a reaction.
Invisibility protects you until the start of your next turn. You have a +5 bonus to it, but it doesn't matter because natural 20 hits all armor classes.
Let me see.
Good point.
Oh, so you have shield still?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. A natty 20 hits.
Oh, it does.
any
I was
armor
just
class,
curious.
yeah.
I didn't realize you still had shield. That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
All right, let me just roll this.
I do. Yeah, so 1 missed by a long shot, and 2, unfortunately, natural 20 hits all armor class.
So you take 13 points. That's maximum, which is hilarious. It's 1d6 plus 1 times 2.
Ooh, so 13 damage.
13 damage.
All right, yeah, and I have no reaction left. So that takes away my 10 temporary. And gives 3, which puts me at 53. And the zombie takes 10 damage.
10 damage to the zombie.
Yeah.
Which you can see, as the power kind of hits it here, D1, you can see that there is an absolute effect to it as the energy kind of surges through it. All right,
but he still survives that 10.
He does just a little. I mean, he's
got it.
No, you know what? He does not survive the 10. I'm not going to do that to you. That's kind of mean.
No, it's all good.
He's dead. He's dead. We have two more zombies here. One next to Griff is going to go ahead and swing his kind of rusted short sword at you. Griff.
Oh, Diz needs to do a concentration check.
Thank you. Yep.
Oh, I do need to do thank you. We've been so bad at that.
We have. It's my fault. What
do I need to beat? How much damage did he do? 7? No, he did 13.
13. Yeah, 13.
How does that work again, Matt?
13.
I gotta beat a 13?
You have to beat half of the damage, or 10 if it's less than that.
Half of the damage or 10, that is right, yes.
I keep forgetting this stuff.
Here goes.
No, that's right. That's
enough. There we go.
Yeah,
Okay,
that'll
do
it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Thank you, Bat. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, perfect. All right, perfect. Griff.
Yes.
My
My lord.
Did I? I don't think I rolled to hit you. I said Griff, not Chris. Ah! Can you bring me that monster up?
Oh, God.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Although should be.
It's exactly right. Listen,
I mean,
UFC is not the only hardcore. Look, guys.
That's right.
Come on.
D&D's a hardcore sport as much as
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Motocross
and UFC.
Webcam. I will show everybody your product.
That's right.
It's true. Everybody here, all 5 of us. That's
right.
Like Death. She can have it on her web, on her cam. Like we can chomp.
We're famous enough. We're famous enough to deserve sponsorship.
Totally, man. Like Greg can have it with his peaches. It'll be fine.
That's right. If anybody sees any of us drinking a monster, they'll be compelled to do the same.
God,
totally
Peach
right.
Monster sounds amazing.
Peach monster's not bad. Yeah.
Do they even have a peach monster? That's
Yeah, they got the peach. Actually, I got a couple. What are they called?
God.
They're probably good. All right. Let me roll to hit Griff here. That is a 5, Griff.
It's literally called Peachy Keen.
Doesn't hit.
Yeah,
damn,
that is
perfect.
not a hit. As this kind of undead seems to walk, Griff, you're kind of pretty far away. I would say right around here. Roll a perception check for me, Griff, just for fun, not for anything. I just want to see if it's higher than your passive in this one case. Yeah. And it's not. It's okay.
I'm blind.
As you kind of walk around, I just wanted to see if we could add some more coolness to it, but we won't. So, as you
But we won't.
you'll see. As we walk around the corner
rolls
here,
that don't matter.
well, it does matter, but like only to this in the sense that I was just going to give you a little bit more info.
Nah,
than-
you're good, man.
It's okay. As he walks around the corner here, Griff, you see half of the zombie's body is kind of absolutely like in the mass of swirling blackness as it kind of emerges from it. Seems to be fine. As it kind of slips into your direction here. I can't stop there. I can't stop
It
there.
just walked through that thing?
It walked like halfway through it. Yeah, it kind of like
Ooh.
dipped in like this.
Well, it's not evaporating.
Let me see here. We're gonna say that that's close enough. Is that all right with you, Griff?
Oh, dude, yeah.
And we're
They're
gonna
fucking
take a swing
zombie.
at you. And that is a 19 to hit.
Ooh, 19 does hit.
Right. That is. You gotta be kidding me. That is a 3 points of slashing damage from his short sword, Griff.
Okay. I'll take it. little pokey.
Little pokey. Not too much. But
Got it.
as
Little love poke.
as now
Just
as
Do
is our-
the pokey.
do the pokey. Turn yourself around.
Got it.
As Athazar kind of raises his fingers up in the air and does his little wiggles, you can see like just a little bit of movement, and then the torches and the light in the room begin to kind of do their thing, kind of flicker in and out before you notice a kind of a stableness about the dimness of the light that kind of settles to a dimmer spot, if it makes any sense.
Okay. Getting dimmed down. I do eat worse smelling shit.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be worse than your rotten peaches.
You know, there's a lot of similarities between zombies and rotten peaches.
Yeah.
They're both squishy.
That's awesome.
They exude
Juicy.
juice.
They have the juice.
Yeah, are these like chunky, juicy
Yeah,
zombies, or are these old, dried up zombies?
Yeah, I might be getting hungry.
Jesus. All right, Griff, you are up, followed by D1 on deck.
Get me some of them green peaches. Fuck, okay. I will start with my Echo. I'm just gonna move him 5, 10, 15? Yeah, so I'll move him right below D1 here.
Nice.
Okay, you got it.
And I'll actually take one of my nubs through my Echo and just attack the zombie behind D1 here.
Muchly appreciated.
You got it. You got it, Griff.
Flanking.
I kind of want to stick.
He's-
So you have to be perpendicular, so somebody would have to be here.
Actually, they'd have to be right where Athazar is to flank.
Well,
I mean, I got a
from Griff's
23
position.
anyway.
From Griff's perspective, he would have to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, I
Griff-
thought
Griff's
definitely.
Oh, in order to flank, you'd have. Yeah,
Griff's
sorry.
here,
If
so
you'd
he
gone
had
to
to
that
be here.
square, you could have flanked him. But yeah, you hit anyway,
that's
so
all
it
right.
doesn't matter.
I
Yes,
want to
sir.
stick close to Ass Man here.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, you got it. It's perfect. Okay,
23 for 6 slashing.
23 absolutely hits Griff for 6 slashing damage across the zombie here as he kind of, you see his jaw kind of separated on one side, Griff. It's kind of hanging kind of like in an angle, very in a gruesome way. Very nice, Griff. Is there
I thought
anything
my
else?
teeth were bad.
It's true, right.
Right. I will actually start slashing at this top zombie with my normal body here.
Okay,
Second
Top
no.
zombie. That sounds kinky.
top zombie.
The top zombie.
20
Rob zombie, top zombie.
for 10 points of slashing damage. Which zombie?
The top one.
Oh, of course, top zombie. Oh my god, right?
Red zombie,
As-
blue zombie.
As the zombie kind of like takes
Like
the
a
hit to the
Dr.
neck,
Sleep.
and you see it kind of slatch over Griff and fall in on itself.
book, yeah.
And the
Pretty easily.
bottom zombie goes,
God damn it. Yeah, that's accurate.
Holy shit.
I'll take my third nub at the bottom one.
You got it. 13 is enough. 15 is enough. Yep, 15 is
Yeah.
enough. I kind of gave some left way. For 13, and 13 is also enough, Griff, as you see kind of like these zombies that seem to already be barely holding on to whatever magic was driving them. They seem absolutely, completely lifeless now, like laying in a heap on the ground in front of you.
I'll reach down and just like dip the tip of my blade into like one of their fucking like arms or whatever, and like lick the juice from it and be like, nope, definitely not peaches.
Now, you really gonna do that?
Lick it.
Hell yeah.
Roll a con save for me, Griff.
Oh, gross.
Yes.
Just for fun. Just for fun, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just for fun until you roll bad.
Right. Oh god. Definitely not peaches.
Griff, you're thinking to yourself, maybe if you got a crew down here, after the fact, maybe you might be able to bottle some of this up and do something with it. There may be a market for some of this, but in the moment, there's a bitterness to it that just doesn't really sit right. It doesn't compare to rotten peaches. It's in quite the same way.
It's not my acquired taste.
They're playfully poisoned.
Playfully poisoned. Hell, after the rotten peaches, I can eat anything at this point.
Great. That's hilarious. All right, so perfect.
I will
Sticking
actually.
shit in our mouths.
Yes, exact. Caveman brain.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna actually send Anula, or I'm gonna keep her where she is, but I'm gonna burn one of her spell slots to cast Cure or Healing Word.
oh, I don't need it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say
Fuck it.
that. I'm only down 3 points. I would say that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect.
Cool. I'll save it and I'll end my turn.
All right. So Athazar is kind of in the moment here with the kind of very odd kind of light blue light that seems to be emanating from these undead creatures here.
Oh
is
shit!
going
I did
to
realize I didn't use my environmental.
Do whatever you'd like. Yeah, you still can. Go ahead.
Yeah, can I just like run down to this bottom torch here and just
Yes.
extinguish it real fast?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Cool.
Perfect.
And then you still have 20 feet of movement too if you want to go back to where you were.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that would be perfect. Thank you, Saito. Or
Yeah.
D1.
No problem, man.
Perfect.
That'll
so
do.
Zip it.
good stuff, guys. Okay. Griff, if that's your turn, Athazar is going to let out a haunting shriek in this moment as a legendary reaction.
Oh no.
And I need. Let me see here. I need D1. I guess D1's the only one around here. Your Echo too, but I don't know if this works the same for your Echo.
Echo is
Echo's immune to all conditions.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you.
That's OP as fuck.
All right, so all I need is D1 is for you to roll a con save for me, please. Beat a DC of 13.
I believe in you.
Here goes nothing. Oh,
Oh,
that
shit.
is not it.
So close to
D1,
22.
for a moment here, your senses are kind of enhanced here and heightened as you kind of look up at Athazar, and you hear the shriek, this horrible, awful sound that is made through some kind of vocal but magical means. As you swirls around you, you kind of find yourself absolutely kind of frightened in the moment here until the start of your next turn, D1.
Ooh, damn. Just frightened from Athazar?
Just frightened from Athazar, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let me just double check it because we've never used this before. So frightened.
Yeah.
And I'm reading it right here from my wall list.
Is it disadvantage on all attacks, or is it only disadvantage on the one that I'm frightened from is the question.
So, a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of its fear is within line of sight.
Ooh,
the
this
creature
is
can't
within
willingly
line
move
of
closer.
sight.
And he can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Okay. Now, if I turn my back to him, I guess he's technically still in line of sight. That would be a little
Yes.
teasing it. Okay, so as long as he's within my line of sight, I am at disadvantage on attack rolls.
Until the beginning of your next turn.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Perfect, D1. I feel like I'm picking on you tonight, man. I'm sorry for that.
That's all good. I'm in the heat of the battle here.
This is good. This is fun. All right. All right, Griff, that concludes your turn. D1, you're up, followed
Hell
by
yeah.
Brandy on deck. From D1, you are no longer frightened. How
Okay.
dumb was that?
Oh, because the beginning of my next
It's just-
turn, which is now,
yeah, it's
yeah.
the beginning of your next turn. Yeah.
Okay,
Does
so
he
I
still
believe,
get
chance.
actions and stuff?
He does.
yeah. When
It's
you're-
mostly for like if everything is properly right, like laid out and stuff, and I have guys on the field, then it's kind of it works. But anyway, it was dumb. I don't know why I burned that. That was really dumb. I mean, you live and you learn. D1, you are up, my friend.
Let me think. I am going to attack this zombie behind me, I think.
Okay. You notice D1 that it looks pretty bad. It's
Pretty
pretty
beat up.
bad shape.
Yeah, I'm still going to take a swing at him because
Mhm.
I want to eliminate the flanking situation. See if we can actually hit with my Thunder Gauntlet for once. 15
15 hits for sure.
for
As-
16 damage.
16 damage, and that is absolutely enough as you see the kind of this zombie undead creature kind of fall in on itself with like electricity kind of shit like bolting through it as it sits there on the ground.
Nice.
All right.
Alright, now Rummy is going to shoot at Mr. Athazar. If that is in fact his real name.
Shoot that in.
Okay. Let's go, Rummy.
Rummy does a force strike. 21
Is that
for
21?
6 force damage to the
Athazar.
undead dwarf, yes.
Unreal.
Good shot, Rummy.
Yeah, so as Rummy kind of like opens his mouth, and you've all seen this now, there's like a blue light. I think it's blue, right? Like a blue light that
it
kind
would
of
be,
shoots out.
force damage, so yeah.
Force damage. Yeah, so you can
Yeah.
see it kind of beam out almost like a laser to Athazar in his direction as it kind of hits the back kind of like back ribs of Athazar as it kind of
Like a bluish purple, I'd say. What's force damage? It's kind of purpley blue, because Eldritch Blast is force, and what color is Eldritch Blast? Purpley, right?
sure.
Sure, maybe.
I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe I think it's like a bluish purple, right? Isn't that like?
I always imagined it to be purpley, but that could just be my brain.
It sounds good to me, man. We'll roll with that. It's cool. Perfect. All right. D1.
Yeah, so D1 is going to stay put, but Rummy is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20 and put this torch out.
You got it.
And then he is going to move. Actually, no, he is going to stay put right there. Actually, no, he's not. Move 10 more and end his turn right there.
All right. And you can see the room seems to just be getting dimmer and dimmer. All of you notice it as kind of the torches begin to be snuffed out one by one by one. All right. Perfect. D1. Is there anything else for you? You're just kind of...
No, that will definitely end my turn right there.
All right. Let us, if everybody is down for it, before we go to Miss Brandy here, let us take a little break. Is everybody good with that?
Yeah,
Get up, stretch
sounds
out,
good.
go pee, grab a drink.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that sounds cool.
Give
All
me a
right, let's
break.
do that real quick.
Give me a break.
I'm sorry.
Not sponsored.
Maybe if we shit on Reese's enough.
That's all right.
I don't know, man. You start shitting on Reese's, we might have a problem.
That would be Kit Kat for starters. So you've already shit on them both.
Oh God.
Just saying. You've offended Reese's and Kit Kat now.
We're definitely not sponsored anymore.
That's right.
Okay, BRB.
Yep, same.
Yeah, I'll be right back to you guys.
Yeah, maybe if we just keep bringing up terrible songs, we can get sponsored by one of these horrible bands.
Definitely not Metallica, though. I guess they're mean about that kind of thing.
Oh, really? Fuck. You gotta protect their fucking IP.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, when have we ever shit on any brand? We're sponsor friendly.
They were more along the lines of like being able to get a hold of an artist's music without paying for it, which, yeah, I can see their point of view as an artist, but I look at it from a pirate perspective, whereas it's fucking information. Information should be free to everybody.
Yeah, it's a fine line between supporting an artist and, you know, just listening to like music. Like, I feel like big record labels should pay people, like pay artists, and then, you know, consumers shouldn't really have to worry too much as a consumer, you know, to have to support someone that you like. Because I'm broke as fuck. I'm like,
Right?
there's a lot of artists I wish I could support. But I mean, big streaming services already, you know, they're already making so much money, and they're like,
Oh yeah, they already bent the artist, the producer, fucking everybody over twice.
I guess that's how they keep all their fucking cash flow going. It's just fuck everyone else.
Well, between that and, you know, you're using your phone to do this shit, or your computer to do this shit, so, you know, free isn't free, man.
Oh yeah. No
If
such
you're
thing
not paying for something, you're the product, not the consumer.
Yeah, it's pretty true. I mean, even your information at this point is extremely valuable.
Dude, fucking anybody with a lick of sense is gathering up as much information as they can and selling it to whoever they can, really.
Dude, yeah, and unfortunately, a lot of like businesses online pay top dollar just to get that ad information and start targeting you with specific shit.
America.
America.
Indeed. Listen, there are two things that are authorized to kill Americans on American streets. And that is obesity and gun violence on American streets.
Only other American. I want to die by the hands of a true blue, red-blooded American.
Sato!
Sato, come back.
You can blame it all on me!
God damn it.
God damn it, is it Millie Vanilli?
That's the scariest thing on Halloween. Millie Vanilla.
Millie Vanilli, there's a costume for you. Now, how do you pull that off without getting nailed for blackface?
Oh, man.
Just say you're the Vanilli. I don't know.
Vanilli Manilli. Perfect.
Vanilli Manilli. Holy shit, that's actually a good costume, right?
I think that's it. That's the costume of the year right now.
I'd vote for that in a contest.
Fuck, dude, that's so fucking good. Vanilli Manilli.
Vanilli Manilli.
And you don't lip sync anything, you actually sing just really bad.
Perfect.
Or I guess it'd have to be really good if it's the opposite.
But that
However you make it good.
however you make it. Just do Millie Vanilli songs country style.
Oh shit. It's like
Twang
pouring
it,
gas on a fire.
Twang it right out.
Oh, no.
Fuck,
All
I
right.
forgot their major hit.
Is everybody back?
Yeah.
Or here?
I believe so.
All right, let's do this.
I am MIA.
Back in black.
There you go.
All right. Brandy, you are up and you are hiding
Okay.
behind like a pretty large pillar here in the room. You can see, like behind you, you can smell like the corpse of the guard that you kind of slayed pretty recent here. Kind of used the bones and the mess on the floor here.
He's kind of gross.
Yeah, it's kind of gross, but the floor is yours.
All right, well, I'm going to move up. I'm going to be stabbing some people. We're going to go for the main boss.
Okay. 20. Yep, you got lots of room.
Yeah,
All right.
counted beforehand. All right, we're going to do some stabbing.
Let's see what you got.
Now, I'm stealthed, so I have advantage in sneak attack.
You do.
Wow, so many fucking dice.
Wow, that's so crazy. I know. 23 absolutely hits, Brandy. As you kind of find the mark, as you kind of sneak up close, without him knowing, kind of with his attention on D1 at the moment. As you kind of sneak up and you kind of, with one fluid motion, unsheath your rapier and kind of drive it right up in between like his second and third rib cage. As you kind of drive it and find your mark in between like the very delicate pieces of armor that kind of close in that specific area. And you know your mark, Brandy, because you've done this so many times in your adventures, and you kind of know where the soft, tender spots are. And you kind of
good at stabbing.
Shove it up in there. There's a moment where Athazar, his concentration is kind of hindered, and he has to make a con save and fails it. Wow.
Loser.
Fails it. I can't even believe that. That's insane.
I'm
All
sorry.
right. No, it's good. It's good. As he kind of, for a moment, Brandy, you see him wince down as he kind of slowly turns his head in your direction, and his yellow, bluish, kind of golden, like very dimly lit, radiating eyes kind of find yours.
Oh, shit. Well, I gotta go.
Hey, well, where did you start? I think she has 10 feet of movement still.
I think I have 5.
Just 5.
Yeah, she spent 20 to get to where she's at. So
I've got
So you're not gonna have.
got one
anything.
big step.
And you can get away from him, which is nice. But I'm trying to think. You can't get anywhere to stealth, unfortunately.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
I'll just take a little step back.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Just writing it down here. Yeah, Brandy, you definitely can tell that you did damage to him. You can absolutely tell.
Damn right.
Yeah. Is there anything
That
else you
time. No, that's it for me.
Are you gonna try and stealth back up?
I don't
No,
think
there's
she
nothing
can.
to stealth from.
I don't know. She doesn't have anywhere to hide behind with her movement, unfortunately.
No, you don't even have his.
I guess I could just look at the boss and just crouch down.
Just like,
You can't see me.
You can do the John Cena. That might work.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
Okay. Okay, Ronan, you are up.
All right, so I'm gonna step over this fucking corpse.
Yeah. You've kind of made it into two different corpses. It's kind of like left side and right side, but you kind of step through it.
So yeah, I just step through it then. I look at Bitters and I point at Brandy. If I can see her, he can see her. Help me out here, buddy. And I will make my attack.
Nice, Ronan.
Nice.
Let's see what you got. All right, that is a 15. Ronan, you have currently, and we haven't talked about this yet, but you currently have two very unique points that you earned from rolling your natural 20s. If you want, we can go to the Whisper Room to discuss this, or I could just tell you here. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll take a whisper.
Okay, let's do it quick. I'll be right back, guys.
Whisper room.
Oh, the party room.
Oh, we all know what happens in the whisper room.
Yes, all of us.
That's right. Oh, we know. I still haven't figured out what these swirling black holes are supposed to do.
I know. I'm just ignoring them for now, to be honest.
They better not be bombs. Or we're fucked.
I don't want to
I
get
don't know
any
if they're
closer to
bombs.
them.
I'm just wondering if there's a way that we could use them to, like, fuck with this dude, but...
That's kind of why I threw a torch in there. I was just like, can it penetrate it?
Yeah. I mean, what happens if we move him to a hole and then shove him into it?
Sweet.
All right.
The DM's head would explode.
Perfect. So,
Yeah.
15, Ronan. Yeah.
Yeah, missing my attack. I'm just gonna
Yes.
I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna tighten my grip on my glaive. Be like, fucking, come on. This isn't right.
Perfect.
And I'll make my second attack.
As you do, Ronan.
Or, yeah, not second attack.
Are we doing the thing?
Yeah.
Okay, as you do, Ronan, there's a power that builds up inside you. It's like it feels like a rage at first, but then there's like a calming kind of sensation as you kind of look in the direction that that you meant to attack in. As kind of time, just for a moment, slows down, and you rethink your attack or make a re-roll, Ronan.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah. That is an 18, and that hits. That is 13.
14?
14. Sorry. I'm like at a glance. With a slashing motion, Ronan, almost seemingly in the blink of an eye, and D1, it's so hard, it's so fast that it happens. It's almost impossible to catch it. That you almost see him miss an attack, but then right at the last moment, the blade shifts and it slashes up, and there's a kind of a moment of you could see of pain in Athazar's eyes just for a moment as he takes the damage kind of on the left arm, the unprotected kind of skin around the gauntlet of the left arm.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So after all
So
this
yeah,
time,
I open
he's
my
still
eyes. I'm like,
beat.
yes, that is right.
Nice.
Second attack. Fuck.
That is a 10, Ronan. And that is a miss. Unless.
Nah,
Okay.
that's a miss.
Yeah, so, and you could feel it as kind of the power for a moment surges through you, and then kind of quickly you feel it kind of subside to a point where you feel back, like you feel the energy surging through you, but you feel, well, we'll just say that you are very focused on the fight. We'll just say that. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Road?
It still has a butt action.
Yep, that. Damn it.
Oh, 10. And unfortunately, Ronan, just because of the situation, the area that you're in here, it seems just for a moment, as you kind of spin the edge of your glaive around to kind of hit him with the butt end of it, there's a moment where you kind of just miss your mark just for a moment as you kind of just hit right.
I just kind of grumble to myself and end my turn.
All right, you got it, Ronan. Are you staying right there where you're at?
Yeah.
Okay. Athazar looks in your direction, Ronan, and begins to you can see his left arm kind of where you damaged him. He kind of like seems totally unaffected at the moment as he lifts his arm kind of into the sky a bit and starts to move his fingers. You see the light in the room begins to shift once more, dims out just a bit for a moment, and then kind of returns to its normal illumination, and then dims out once more, and then begins to pulse back to its original illumination, Ronan. As this happens, you see around the room there is another kind of flash.
Oh, fuck.
As the black swirling masses that were surrounding the corners of the room kind of slowly kind of phase out of existence here, leaving behind the rotted corpses of what seem to be some kind of skeletal champions or warriors, kind of fully dressed armor, helmets. There seems to be shoulder pads. They seem well, pretty tough. You also see there seems to be a blue shade in the upper quadrant of the room here. And in this time, let me just do that. I believe that there's also a torch there. All right. And with that being said, D1, I almost called you Seda. I'm going to swing on you with Athazar is going to swing on you with his Great Maul, D1, and I'm going to I'm going to spend a token for advantage.
Uh-oh.
Because you're so hard to hit, man. All right.
My bugger.
Here we go.
Yeah. Don't you still have shield?
That is
Or
a.
no?
This might hit. 24 to hit.
Ooh, 24 would barely hit.
Oh, 24 does hit. Okay. I don't. For some reason, I thought you were at 25.
I'm gonna burn my shield.
You got it. You got it. And as Athazar, and he doesn't know this yet, so we'll just play it out. As he does this, he is going to burn another token. I have one more left after this, unless I gain more for a save, which adds that. So as this happens, D1, you see him raise his giant maul above his head just as before, with a angry look on his face as he looks at you, and you can see his eyes are almost like a piercing, like there's a piercing kind of a gaze as he just like looks at you with such anger in his eyes. As he lifts his great maul above his head, there's a flash of light that gathers around the edges of the great maul that kind of illuminates the great maul as he swings it down in your direction, D1. And there's another moment where the shield pops out from your being, and there's a screech as the great maul kind of finds its way along the outside edge of the shield and finds its way on the ground as another smash hits the ground, forming a large crack beneath Athazar. Athazar looks at you with absolute rage at this point, because he is trying so hard to make easy work of you, and yet he is unable to. And in this moment, he takes another swing on you.
Ooh, 3.
Without advantage. Yeah, he gets 3. Oh, shit. That is a 23 to hit. That's a miss.
Yeah, my armor class is 29. Currently, yeah.
29. Oh my god. Okay. So, and as this happens, let me think here. I still get, I'll just earn the points. Dumb game. You made it, Reese. Perfect. So so the action economy on monsters work a little differently because they have like legendary actions, which are reactions.
Yeah, multi-attack, all kinds of stuff. For sure.
But this is the end of Athazar's turn, which you see in the corners here as the kind of the black masses that were swirling in one moment, they kind of give way, revealing the undead underneath, and that's where Athazar's turn ends. And we're gonna go ahead and give it back to Griff, and D1, you're on deck.
Cool.
Gotcha.
Let me see.
I forgot to mention, Athazar seems a little bit more awake and conscious as well.
Oh god. Okay. I think I'm going to just use my physical body and run down 20 feet to this torch down here and just snuff it out real fast.
Yes. You got it. Here, let me just move your...
Yeah, I know. I'm covering it up.
It's all good. It's all good. Very nice, Griff. Very nice. And you run up to it and snuff it out pretty quickly.
Yeah. So that being said, I will... Yeah, I'll use my echo to go down towards this trifecta here. And take some slashes at this first zombie here.
Now, is that an opportunity attack, or does Athazar not take those?
He has attacks of opportunity, but I don't want to give stuff away yet.
Oh god.
Are you talking about Athazar himself, or?
Yeah, Athazar himself. Yeah.
Athazar himself does have reactions, yeah, but.
Okay.
I don't want to go too into it to like ruin stuff, but
yeah. I see. He doesn't. He doesn't want to use his reactions for opportunities. Is what you're saying? Yes. I get it.
Yeah. You understand, man. You know a lot about the game, so it's cool.
Yeah.
Breaking the fourth wall. Yeah, I'll just start swinging at that zombie.
All right. Let's see what you got, Griff.
Show me what you got. Oh, 25.
Show me what you got.
A 25 definitely... Sorry, I'm really loud. 25 definitely hits, Griff. I'm on the other screen. 9 slashing damage, Griff. As the skeleton seems hurt, and it kind of like... you can tell by the force of it from the hit. It kind of... the force of it kind of knocks it back a bit. But it doesn't seem that worse for wear at the moment, Griff.
Okay. Second nub going out for him.
Yeah.
Second
23.
Fucking nice, dude.
Another 8, Griff.
I'll take it.
And as this happens, you kind of see it kind of turn, kind of the jaw as you hit it. The jaw kind of is cocked to one side as half the front of the skull is kind of like split in two. As you can see, this creature is pretty hurt.
Hell yeah. Can I do my third nub through my echo? I always forget.
Oh yeah, you can do all attacks through your echo. I believe that's how it works.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Cool. Alrighty, I'll pop it.
Do it.
Goddamn. Okay, cool.
That is a 12. I think actually no. Unfortunately, 12 just misses Griff. As you kind of slash on just to kind of finish this thing off and give it a nice one right across the face, and it's unfortunately just out of reach.
Fucking dinks right off its arm.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay, I think that'll do it for me this turn.
Yeah. Is there anything you want for Enola?
I was considering maybe
I don't
Maybe
think
doing
anybody needs
shield.
it yet. Well, he's already concentrating on shield on me.
Oh, damn. That's right. Okay. Cool. All right. That should be good then. That is everything.
All right. So. All right, Griff. In this moment, there is a coldness about the room that you all feel as the lights begin to flicker once more. As Athasar remains to have his hand in the air. There are moments where the light dims almost out to almost nothing, and then flames back up to a very bright balance. The torches in the room seem to be compensating for the lack of light from the other torches, and so they seem to be trying to be brighter than they should be, if that makes sense to you. I'm describing this so badly.
Yeah, I kind of get it. The
torches are
illuminate a little stronger.
They are. They're almost compensating for the loss of the others, I will say.
They're compensating for something.
That's right. That's right. As we go to D1 here, D1, you're on deck, followed by Brandy. D1, you're up, followed by Brandy on deck.
These torches got SDE. Alright, I am going to try to punch this dwarf in the face. Punch him in the face.
Let's see you do it.
Let's see if we actually hit him for once, yeah.
I know, let's see a big roll here.
Hang on, just gotta crank some stuff on here.
I don't know. Last time he had a big fucking roll on that punch, it broke Discord.
That's true. There we go.
Oh,
24, finally.
That is a great roll.
21
as you
damage.
You bear back for one moment, D1, because of the lack of hitting this thing. And you're just so used to being able to find your mark that this is frustrating you. And you find your moment where this might be the perfect moment to hit him. And you rear up just in the moment where his concentration is off just a bit and on something else. And you slam him right in the face with your Thunder Gauntlet as he kind of is backed up a bit. And you can see the damage right away on his face. As you can see, parts of his nose are kind of twisted a little bit to the left. This, to a person, D1, you can tell would be a pretty bad injury. But for whatever reason, this creature and whatever magic is driving it seems to still be looking at you in your direction.
All right, I think Rummy's gonna attack the same zombie that Griff's Echo attacked. So this guy right in front of his Echo.
Hell yeah.
Pew pew.
And
Yeah, you got it. This guy here?
yeah, the guy right underneath his Echo, yes.
Oh, perfect.
And 4 strikes.
See what you got, Rummy.
Ooh, 8.
That is
It's
an 8.
Probably not a hit.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is not a hit. The beam kind of shoots just a little bit wide, and you can see it kind of hit off along the wall.
Okay, and then Rummy is going to move 5, 10, and put this torch out.
Oh, okay.
And then he is going to move... Where does he want to be? He's actually going to go 5, 10 backwards, and actually he's going to hang out kind of tucking underneath the lid of this... He's going to tuck himself right underneath the open lid.
Ooh, I love it, man. I love it.
There you go.
Yeah, I actually love that. Just for the sake of me knowing, I'm gonna just do this.
Yeah, cool.
Perfect. All right, awesome. Is there anything else do you want on your turn?
No, I think that will do it.
Perfect. All right, Brandy, you are up, followed by Ronan on deck.
Alright, well, I'm not stealth, but I can still get sneak attack if I come over here. Do some stabbing.
Yeah.
Fucking stab him.
Just the tip.
No, the whole thing.
No, I'll go in there.
Dry.
Just the tip. She's rapiering him. Rapiering him. That's a horrible joke.
Yeah, I remember doing that in WoW, right?
Oh, Jesus. That is amazing. 18 absolutely hits Brandy. As you kind of get down low, you see Athazar's sight is once again on D1 as you kind of wait for your perfect moment, Brandy, to get up beside him. And with one simple thrust, you take it right up into the same spot that you did before, underneath like the second and third rib. And you kind of drive it up through kind of the middle, and you can feel the pressure changes as you push the rapier through, as it passes through different organs and structures and bone and surfaces and textures inside.
That's 24
textures.
damage.
Just textures.
Giggity.
Okay, well then I think I'll try and step back.
Yeah, you got 20 feet now left, so you got 4 squares.
Does this count as being behind D1? And it's.
I think so.
Yeah, that would give you cover. You could probably be right on top of that.
D1 plus
Yeah,
a
you
small
got-
pile of zombies.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're Brandy.
I'm
You can,
really hiding behind the zombie.
you can do that if you want.
Okay.
If you want to. Or we can just put them underneath you. It doesn't matter. Perfect. All right, Brandy, is there anything else on your turn? You're just kind of stealthed up here waiting for another perfect opportunity.
Just trying to take out this boss man.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
All
right.
Yeah.
All right, then. With that, Ronan, you are up. As you notice, the light in the room is a little bit dimmer than it was from before. As you kind of look back and you see behind this large platform that's like raised up in the room here, it seems to be darker back behind, as if another torch was extinguished.
Yeah, I've seen all those jolly little fuckers just pop into existence over there. I don't like that. So, point my finger and cast Shatter.
Oh, perfect. Perfect, Ronan. Let's see what you got, man. Like, can you link it again for me? This one's a hard one. We use this in the other campaign too, but I really need to get used to the spell.
Yeah, so the trick with it is the word radius.
Okay. Sudden ringing, painful, within range. Each creature, painful. Wait a minute. Sudden, loud ringing noise. Painfully intense. Does this
Makes a Constitution saving throw against his spellcasting DC, which it should say on his sheet. Which is a 14. Yeah, so it's got to make a 14 con save.
Can you do me a favor and Sato? You probably already have stuff. I feel like an absolute idiot even saying this. Make sure that undead counts as that this is something that can affect undead, because undead doesn't have. Yeah, because I don't think noise is a thing for them, but I don't know if that's right.
A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense.
Are they still considered? I think
well,
what
type of damage is it? Creature takes thunder. So it's thunder. If they can take thunder damage, then they can take it. Yeah. So you don't go by whether they can hear. You go by whether or not they're immune to thunder damage or not.
Okay.
Is how I would believe that works. Yeah.
Perfect. And in that case, they absolutely are affected. Sorry. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah. I think you just go by the damage type for sure.
Yeah. No. Perfect. All right, Ronan. What do I? DC 14? Is that what it is?
Yes.
All right. I'm
So
gonna go ahead.
Each creature, each of the 4 of them makes a Constitution 14 saving throw. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll like a bunch of D20 here all once. So
Nice.
Oh, well,
just to do it that way. Fail, save. All right. Let me see here.
I'm missing a
13, 13, 6, I would guess.
correct. Well, 13, 6. But plus 3, because when I cast, I click 2nd level, and I have 3rd level, so.
Oh, hang on. You have 3rd level, which means you just roll another. Oh, you rolled the other D8. I see what you did. So actually it's 16, 8.
Oh, okay, it's 16.
Yeah, 3 takes 16 and 1 takes 8.
All right, let me just do this.
Jesus.
I'll make it easier. Wow, Ronan, that was amazing. All right, Ronan, as you, how do I even describe this? As you point your finger in the direction of the kind of undead, heavily armored undead creatures kind of standing here in front of you, you speak some words, and out of your hand shoots a kind of an energy that kind of irradiates a loud noise from the central location, we'll say from here. And as this happens, you see the rock in the area kind of crumble and shift around as these creatures kind of almost crumble in on themselves, taking this kind of damage that rips them apart just from the sound.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good enough one for you, but there seems to be a little bit of a shimmer still remaining about the shade that seems to be here, Ronan. But also you notice that there's a significant wow, there's something going on in the background here. There's a significant difference in the light here in this corner of the room, Ronan, and you notice it's kind of starts to dim out for a moment before it catches.
I meant to hit those last two torches over there with shatter.
Oh, okay, we can do that.
Let me see. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
shatter
like 20
does
foot, so.
do, yeah, and it does also do damage to the environment.
Yeah, just
Yeah, we'll just blow them up. That's fine. Perfect.
now to see if those torches were helping or hurting.
I love this.
I think they were acting as a ward.
Oh shit.
As a what?
As like a ward.
Ah. I love this.
That's
Okay.
interesting.
We shall see.
We shall see. All right, perfect. Ronan, is that your turn?
Yep, that's all I got.
All right. This is so much fun. I'm so glad this is happening this way. All right. As it stands in the moment, with the the light dimly lit around the room here, you could all see. I think you can. Oh, here we go. That the dynamics of the room is, as far as the lighting is starting to change. You see there are pockets of absolute pure darkness. Brandy, you notice this pretty directly. That behind the sarcophagus, the open sarcophagus, there's a giant patch of darkness back there, along with some corpses. As the kind of the torches in the room start to slowly find their way extinguished. In this moment, the shade. Oh, I have to do this first. So I need Ronan oh, this is great. I need Ronan, D1, and Brandy to all roll me a con save, please. You have to hit an 8. So it shouldn't be too hard.
Shouldn't be.
Crushed it.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
and Brandy just ate on the
Brandy
nose.
just
Beautiful.
ate it. That's so funny. All right.
Challenge
as you kind of
accepted.
as you all stand here, you smell like this disgusting, putrid, horrible stench from around you, and it's just enough to kind of remind you that you're finding like some kind of undead creature here, but there is no effect in this moment. That's just a passive thing that happens, in case anybody's trying to keep track. All right, so let me think here. How do I want to do this? Okay. Perfect. All right. As you kind of gaze, Ronan, at the slaughter that just ensued with your spell here, there is a moment where the light in the room dims really faint, to the point where it's barely noticeable that you can see anything in the room here, and then the torches, they kind of flare back up, and as soon as the lights the lights in the room flare back up, you see in front of you the 3 corpses that you had just slain absolutely back on their feet, while the shade itself is gone.
Ooh, damn.
Oh,
That's interesting.
that changes things.
Let me just look around the room here. Okay. Athazar is going to raise his left hand once more. As he does, the light in the room once again begins to get dim. As you notice, the air in the room changes a bit. There's a coldness. As that sucks. Let's see. We'll put them. I'm gonna be real mean. Do that. Copy. All right. I'm also going to take a swing. Athazar is going to take a swing at D1 once again with his Great Maul. And as he does, you're kind of in an area here where you don't have, like, you have some room to move around, D1, but you have Brandy right behind you as well. So I'm going to go ahead and burn a token and gain advantage for this as he kind of looks at you, D1, and he, like, you can see that his focus is 100% on you as his eyes get kind of a little bit closed. You can see the light in the room dims really, really faintly and before it pops back up. That is a 27 to hit.
Ooh, 27 hits. What do I want to do here? Decisions. I am going to hit him with a level 2 Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, I think that it takes effect after you get hit, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
As soon as I hit it.
Okay. So let me roll this first.
Yep.
Oh, that is awesome. Sorry, not for you, but for me, that's awesome, dude. I'm rolling really good. That's 17 points. 17 of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, damn. That will put me to
Some number.
4. 17, so 43 minus 4 is 39, is that right?
Yeah.
That sounds right.
My
50
tired ass man.
53 minus
Sounds right.
17. 53 minus 17 is what?
That's right.
What did I say? 44?
44, yeah.
39, I thought.
Oh, 39. Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's
I'll
the
be
total.
right back. 1 second.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, sorry. 53 minus 17. So 43 minus 7 would be 36, right?
Yep, 36.
Yes.
And
Math.
then, yeah, right. We're all tired and shit.
Yeah.
Dead air.
Sorry about that. I'm here.
Yeah, all good.
All right. So 39. I have you at.
Yes.
I think that's correct. I think it's correct. All right. As this happens, you see there's a moment where you almost see like a smile, D1, kind of at the corner of Athazar's mouth as he kind of perks his cheek a bit as he finally hits you. You're a hellish rebuking?
Yes.
All right.
4. High level cast. 12, 13, 14, 15 plus. Hang on. Why didn't it add my... Let me just read something very quickly here. It should be plus 3. That's where I have it clicked off. Plus 3 for Genie's Wrath, so it'd be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18 it should be. I believe.
Holy fuck. Really? 18? 18. And that
Ooh, actually, I
is-
might be using Genie's Wrath wrong. Did I hit him last time? I did hit him last time, didn't I? So only once. I can't do it again.
Okay. Is it 18?
No, it's 15.
It's 15. And what kind of
Yeah.
damage is that? Is it fire?
It is cold.
Oh, it's cold. Let me just check. All right. And you see D1 as this happens, as you kind of hit him with this, there is a moment where he is absolutely affected by it, and you can see him react. His kind of his facial expression changes as that happens to him. All right, I think I have one more hit here. It does not have advantage. And he's gonna take a swing at Ronan, who seems to be off to his north here. As he swung his great maul down and hit D1, he noticed Ronan to his north here. And Ronan, he's going to take a big old whack at you with his great maul. That is a 23 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits.
And that is 13 points of bludgeoning damage, Ronan. As his great maul kind of finds its mark, kind of like right at the bottom of your like ankle, we'll say, as it kind of you feel it kind of the pressure beat in. 13.
Yeah, that fucking hurt.
All right, perfect. Okay, as this happens, the light in the room begins to flicker and dim once more. You all kind of notice too that it's trying to kind of, it seems almost compensate for the loss of light in the room here, as the kind of light dims out and kind of flashes back and then dims out and flashes back, and you see that there seems to be some kind of connection between Athazar and the fire and the light in the room here. And that's where I will turn it over to Griff, followed by D1 on deck. And we'll probably do like another round here, guys, and then we'll go ahead and call it for the night.
Sounds good.
It's a long fight, I know.
No,
I'm down.
It's interesting.
Nice. That's actually, I'm so glad to hear that. That's enough for me, just to hear you say it's interesting. It's cool.
I just hope Ronan has another shattered.
Oh, don't worry about me, buddy.
Right.
I got
Okay.
fucking tricks for days.
I'm just gonna keep slashing away at this head zombie here with my echo.
Yeah, you got it. Let's see what you got, Griff.
What you got?
And you notice he's damaged. Oh,
Holy
28. That is a natural 20. And without much hesitation at all, Griff, not only do you hit this creature here with it, but for whatever reason, in this moment, your echo just seems to be on point and hits the one next to it. And also it collapses to the ground.
Jesus. I'll take that.
Hook you up for the nat 20 there. Because the one that you were hitting was pretty much already dead. So I didn't want to, you rolled a nat 20. Gotta give you something. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man, I'll take it. Just
Nice.
keep those fucking shadow people away from me.
So you have like two more. I think you have two more hits here.
I do. Yeah, I'll move just downwards towards this bottom one and take my other nub here.
You got it. As you
Sick.
see the torch on the ground
there
is
we go.
with a 10. Unfortunately, a 10 just misses, Griff. But you do see the torch kind of at your feet here, like illuminating this part of the room.
I can't do any environmentals with my echo,
I think
unfortunately.
you can. I think you can do everything that you can do with your echo.
Don't think so. I think we went through
I
it.
think it's just it might
Okay.
just be make attack.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Let
Yeah, I
me-
don't know. I think I do remember you saying that actually.
Yeah, I think last session, because I was gonna use it to extinguish shit, but yeah, I don't think my echo can do environmentals. I mean, I can double check, but at this point, I'm just gonna swing away at this dude.
All right.
Third nub going
Yeah. 15.
Yeah,
15 hits. And a 15 and 11, which doesn't seem like it would be a lot, but in the angle that you hit it, Griff, this corpse seems to fall right to the ground. It
What the
seems
fuck?
to have like it had a limp already, and some kind of a bandage wrapped around like its leg. It seemed to kind of already have damage done to it in some way.
God damn.
All right.
Brittle
That's
bone.
perfect. That was 2 attacks, so you have one more.
No, I think that was 3. Was that 3?
That-
oh
yeah,
no, that was
all
his
three.
first.
That was 3.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was 3. The first was a crit.
No,
Yeah,
well,
it's
his
all
first was it 3 because your
Yep.
first one was your crit, which killed both.
Then a 10.
Then your second Your second was the one that killed that guy.
The second missed with a 10.
Oh, it did miss.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That natty 20 got me the top
Threw
two.
off the balance.
I fucked up. Yeah, I'm like, what? Okay. Sorry
Off
about
kilter. No, you're good. I will, however, use my normal body to kind of just like move. Here, let me see. Where am I? As far as I can.
There's still 3 torches here, keep in mind.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're
there
right.
are.
I will go stuff out a torch then with my physical body. So I'll snuff this guy right here.
You got it, Griff. And you do.
Cool.
And the torch, yeah, it's laying on the ground completely out. You notice
Sweet.
the light in the room as soon as you do that, Griff. Now that there are a lot of torches that are snuffed out here, you notice there's almost a will about the light in the room here, about the torches, the fire that's still burning. There's almost a will to burn brighter to compensate for the loss of light, the lack of light in this room.
It's compensating. Get him.
It's compensating. I should have named the title card. It's compensating. No, but you can notice it. It's all around the room here. The light seems to be trying almost like it has a will of its own. Is there anything else, Griff?
Interesting. Yeah, I'll burn another spell slot with the Nola, and let me see how far away is Ronan. 30 feet. Yeah, I'll cast Healing Word with the Nola here.
Okay.
So it's 1d4 plus 2. Let me see. So
You might have it in your attacks. Let me look. Yes, you do. So if you look in your attacks, you have Healing Word there.
oh shit! Thank you, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck, I keep forgetting that. All right. So let me see. But it doesn't actually cast when I click it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, now I'm spamming it.
Oh yeah. What's this NAN? I'll fix that for you before next week.
No, you're
So,
good, man.
Yeah.
You are all good. In fact, I mean, I would love it if, just to pick your brain on that stuff.
Yeah. For sure.
Okay, cool. Let me see. 1d4 plus 2.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So 5 health points per round.
That is right.
Thanks, Anula.
Yeah. She kind of. You can see there's like a light glue. It might. I hope that I did that right with her.
Oh, because it's bringing up cast at what level, and then you got to submit 1. That's why it's not working for you.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I had like 40 of those on my screen. Okay, so that does work. Okay, man, cool, thanks.
Yes, for sure.
No need to fix what ain't broken.
Well, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that'll
Great.
pretty much do it for me.
Perfect. Sorry about that. All right.
Oh yeah, there is some blue. Nice.
Yeah, I didn't have it on her before, and I was like, totally forgot to put it on her, so I have to.
That's badass, actually.
All right.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, I like it.
Does it look cool? Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
Yep, that's it for me.
Yeah, you got it. So if that's the case, D1, you were up, followed by Brandy on deck.
All right.
As Athosar seems to be, sorry for interrupting you,
Yeah.
Athosar seems to be looking in the direction of Ronan, but is absolutely very aware of your position.
Yes. I am going to try to punch him in the face again, for sure. Ooh, 13 to hit.
13 just miss, or well, it doesn't just miss, it misses, unfortunately. As you kind of rear back, and you kind of jolt forward with a thrust, a punch, and it just, he doesn't seem to he dodges away pretty quickly. D1.
Okay, so Rummy is going to fly 5, 10, 15, 20 to start. He's going to stop here momentarily. And he's going to shoot a force beam at Blue.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
See what you got, Rummy. we
Laser
should have a
shot.
shirt made that says, "Let's see what you got, Rummy."
Go,
With
Rummy,
just a
go.
picture of Rummy on it.
Yeah. Ooh, 16
16
for 5 force
16
damage
hits.
to blue.
Yeah, five. You see that there's not really any way for me to describe to you that this thing is pretty hurt, but we'll just say that for whatever reason you can tell that it is kind of shifting in and out of its corporeal form. We'll say.
Nice. Okay, and I still have 10 feet of movement. And snuff this torch.
You got it. Consider it snuffed. As the light in the room, once again, everybody seems to dim a little bit more, leaving a little bit more darkness in the corners of the room here.
Nice. And I think that will end my turn.
Perfect. All right, D1. Brandy, you are up, followed by Ronan on deck.
Okay, well, I'm trying to decide. I mean, I just feel like stabbing this guy is the best option for me.
It very well could be.
Stabbing is never not the answer.
It's like there's like
Stab
other stuff
all
going
your problems
on,
away.
you know. But I'm not involved with that. That's too much for me. It's the torches and monsters and stuff. I'm just gonna stab this guy.
Yeah.
A simple
Love
stab.
Brandy, also, before you do, roll a perception check
Yeah.
for me.
Oh my
Roll
gosh.
it with advantage, because you've been up in the action here pretty nonstop. And aside from D1, you would probably be really close. 14. So, in this moment, really quick, Brandy, before you stab in, you get close, and you notice just before you go and you try and stab into that same spot, that you've been working on, you notice hanging down at his side is a little dagger that seems to be in a case. It's full of jewels. It's got red and greens and blues. It has gold all around the bottom edge and a piece of black leather that has some kind of inscription maybe on it, but it's really hard to see from where you're at. But it absolutely, you take notice that it's there.
Okay. Good to know.
Now,
Yeah.
pickpocket would be an action, and so you'd have to give up your attack for it, but it's an option.
Just take it off of him when he's dead.
Yeah, I mean, if I grab it, it's not going to necessarily take away his powers or anything.
True.
I'll keep an eye on it though, just to make sure it's not glowing or doing something.
Yeah, don't let it go.
Yeah,
Sneaky.
you got it, Brandy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come and stab.
It's 25.
Stab.
25 absolutely hits, Brandy, with your stealthy and sneakiness. With your, sheesh, if I'm reading that right, 33 damage.
33, yeah.
Yeah.
33,
Yeah.
which is absolutely batshit insane, right?
She's Arya Stark in it.
This.
I've got one skill, and it's to stab.
It's the most important skill.
I mean, stabbing's a good skill.
It's true. So Brandy, so as you kind of sneak by, and you see that his attention is almost completely on D1 at the moment. You see, as
He likes that guy.
He does. He's really trying to get this guy, but with all the shielding and everything, you can tell he's almost maybe frustrated in a way. But if an undead can be frustrated, but you see the perfect opportunity, Brandy, to kind of crouch up really, really low to the ground, and you see the dagger. But then you think for a moment, I could just kill this guy and take everything he has, right? So you get real low, and you unsheath your rapier again with one fluid motion up into the same spot. You feel the textures change, the pressures change as well once again as you kind of thrust the rapier up deeper, a little bit deeper than you did before, just causing absolute an agony-filled scream that fills this entire cavern here. It doesn't do any damage to anybody. There's no checks required, but there's a reverberation of a scream that vibrates off the walls as he absolutely seems to have taken quite a bit of damage from that hit.
Oops.
Very nice, Brandy. Very nice.
Okay. Hiding back behind
Is there
D1.
anything else that you're doing, Brandy?
Hiding back in.
Yeah, he's hiding again. Okay. That is a save. Or that is a success, I mean. So you are absolutely you're hidden once again. Craziness. All right. With that, is there anything else? Kind of.
No.
All
Okay.
right. And you can see like the dimness of the room as it just seems to be get dimmer and dimmer. But you do see a little bit of a light blue light that gives you hope from the southern kind of the part of the room down here that seems to be Enola. She seems to be, now that there's a lot of light that seems to be gone around here, you see the glow that seems to be coming off of her. All right. Ronan, you are up.
Alright, well, it's a bad day to be that group of undead. Because I'm gonna shatter them too. Or again, I guess.
Nice.
So, can we get him a 20-foot circle?
Yeah,
I think you can get red in this.
I actually,
I can get all of them. I measured it.
You can get, 5, 10, 15, 20. Hang on. I don't
That's
know.
a man with confidence. He says he measured it. That's all I need.
what is it, 20 foot?
A 20-foot circle, yeah.
Sorry, roll 20 is. What is it? What magic type?
Thunder.
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 Thunderstruck.
Well, that's not 20 foot.
No, that's 30.
Why did it say 20 foot? You suck.
No, is that 25? Yeah,
That's it.
that's 20, yeah.
Hold on, let me give it to you guys. Bam. You guys have control? Should be
Which
able
I
to click it like
believe is
token.
Right.
Yeah.
Shatter 10-foot radius, which is a 20-foot circle. Yes. So he can put that wherever he wants, whatever he can get inside that circle, as long as can you move it back?
You should be able to.
Yeah.
Yep. It's snapping.
Nice.
Oh, hold down. Hold down Alt. Yeah.
Or left alt or whatever.
We need to get these on the side so that we can.
I know. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that
can
perfectly.
just bring it up themselves. Yeah.
How we'll do it is I'll probably just make like I'll do it through the playing cards system, and I'll make a card out of it. That way you just have it in your inventory and you can just drag it onto the screen right from your character sheet. I'm getting that worked out right now. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
So
there
that's
is
coming.
a way, but it is. Yeah, but roll 20 can be tricky for stuff like that.
And they change stuff like just about every week, so I'm trying to keep up at the same time. So I promise at some point here we'll make this a lot easier for you guys. But I love these templates. We should definitely use them because Sato, you invested in buying these. These are great.
It's nice to give the player control so that he can place his spell where he wants to place it. Right? It's a cool extra for
Yeah, it makes me happy.
Yeah, I love it. I really love it. And I use these things for so much, man. So, all right. Perfect. Is that where you want?
Yeah, if we're going by like squares, it'll hit everybody. If we're going by hitting tokens,
Yeah, you have to go by tokens in the circle. If you go down a hair, you might be able to catch blue and the second skeleton.
You probably could. Yeah, you probably can.
I
As
think
long
you
as you're
just have to
touching a
tag
little
them.
bit.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I read too. You just have to have them in your circle. So you could probably move it up a little bit more, Bat, and hit the skeleton on top too. You know what I mean? There's got to be a way.
Yeah, there you go. I think right there he hits the 4.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd prioritize those shadow people.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, guys. So, Ronan. Let's see it.
That's a
And I will
save on them.
Yeah, it is. What is the save? 14? You said.
Yeah. 14 con.
1, 2, 3. I'll do the guys in the middle first, the shade and the skeleton. Here's for shade. That is a fail for the shade. Skeleton in the circle closest. That is a 3. That is a fail. The shade, the blue shade. Oh, shit, that is on the floor, kind of. That is a 16. That is a save. The skeleton on top. That is also a fail. So, blue saves is the only one.
Alright, so 13 to everybody except blue, who takes 6.
Wow, that's great.
Did you roll that one? I didn't see you roll it. How come I don't?
Yeah, I rolled. Oh, my bad. I was looking at my old roll.
Yeah. You might get higher.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you might.
You can upgrade it to a level 3 if you...
Here we go.
There you go.
And so is that 17?
17 plus 3 is 23. Does the 3 curse?
Well, the curse doesn't apply to this. I keep forgetting to
Okay,
click
yeah.
that one.
So 17, 23 to... 23 to the 2 skeletons in red, and 11 to blue. Is that right?
No, it's just 17 to all of them that it hits unless they save.
Yeah, did you say blue saved?
Blue
Yeah.
saved, yeah.
So blue still takes 11 points of damage.
He does. Yeah, which means he's dead too. So blue was already damaged.
Yeah,
From-
Rummy blasted him.
Yeah, from Rummy, that's right. Yep. So yeah, you have one left here. Very well done, Ronan. As the sound, the piercing sound, the shattering, like there's like a rumbly sound as kind of like little pieces of rock fall from above, and you hear just an ear-piercing, I guess thunder strike. I don't know, causing all of the area here to kind of experience this kind of shaking, violent shaking that just rips these things apart.
Yeah. And then I will move 15 up to that other torch
Okay.
and snuff it out.
Yeah, you got it.
And if I were religious, I would pray.
There you go. If I were a religious man.
I got a bad feeling about these torches. Don't think we should be snuffing them.
We've already been snuffing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think it's as worse as it's gonna get.
We're high on the snuff now.
We snuffed it up.
Right. This is awesome. This is awesome. All right, and you can see as one more torch gets snuffed out, the light in the room dims even more. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn there, Ronan?
Nope, that's all I got.
Okay. With this little, we'll say, in this moment, you see the light in the room, all the light that's left in the room begins to flicker. And
Which I believe there's only one torch left, if I'm not
I believe
mistaken.
so.
Just
Yeah,
this
let me
little
just-
guy right down at the bottom.
Okay, yep, you're right. Yep, you are right. I have one that shouldn't actually right here. Let me move that off. As that happens, you begin to see D1. You are the closest. A shift in the room, the energy itself that seems almost thick in the air, as you hear kind of the sounds of what can only be described as the air itself tearing and twisting around you.
Damn.
In the moment, there is... Oh, fuck, hold on. A screeching sound as Athazar himself begins to become something else right in front of you. You see a golden form. You guys can see his token, right?
Yeah.
You see a golden form begin to rise up around him, almost like an aura of like golden light. It kind of raises up above his shoulders and above his torso, and you see there's a version that seems to be Athazar, but it's very different. It's almost glorious in a way, like a good thing.
Would you say angelic?
I would say angelic, definitely.
Alright.
If you can get a good look at his token there, it's probably a really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see he almost begins to radiate wings almost behind him in this kind of golden aura that forms behind him as he kind of lifts up both of his hands in the sky. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Whoa, dun, dun.
Woohoo!
He's transitioning.
He's transitioning. Yes.
Transitioning, that's right.
God, he's compensated.
Very nice, you guys.
I fucking knew it.
That was a great spot, actually, to end it too.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Nice. Thank you, guys. Next week is going to be crazy.
I'm ready.
Well,
Actually, no,
yeah.
I'm afraid.
No, man, Randy, you've been crazy strong.
Yeah, she's been
Yeah,
crushing it
I'm
on
at
that road.
campaign-wide, by the way. You
What's
have
that?
the highest hit ratio campaign long.
She does.
She got
She
a
does.
lot of that stealthing is helping a lot.
Oh my
She's a
gosh, yes.
monster. So strong. And I love it. I love how strong you are. Let me turn this down. Holy fuck.
Well, playing alongside the other melee characters helps a lot because otherwise I wouldn't get all those sneak attacks in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although for a
Yeah, I'll
rogue, you
take the
really
crit.
want to try to getting sneak attack off as awesome as possible is a big part of rogue, right?
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
But it helps having that you guys are actually in the melee zone and not back.
Well,
just
me,
doing
thank
extra
you.
shit.
I'm the only one standing right next to the mofo. I'm the only one dumb enough to stand right next to him.
Oh, man.
Couldn't
you
do
have
this
been
without you, D1.
Wow, what a champ you. Like, D1 is really tanking this fight. He really
Yes,
is.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
He's the wizard
He
tank.
takes all our fights,
The wizard tank.
whether he wants
Yeah.
to or not.
I'm trying to go for a legit tank build with this guy.
It's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's working out, man. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like you should shift the focus of your gauntlet. Like, instead of maintaining concentration on that, what else do you have?
For concentration, not a lot. See, that gives me an extra d6 on my damage when I do hit with it.
Yeah.
But as far as other see, I've only got first level spells so far, unless we do the little thing with for next week, which I won't do in the middle of a fight because that's cheesy. I would do it in between fights. But what else do I have to concentrate on? Not a lot. Fairy Fire to give everybody advantage, technically, although I don't have it prepared for the day, so that's kind of a no-go. So yeah, nothing else really. Oh, I could hit him with Tasha's Hideous Laughter. That's what I should have. I'm out of spell slots now, though.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like,
I do have
bust
Tasha's
your
Hideous
fucking
Laughter,
load
but
so fast.
the thing is I want to save all my spell slots for that shield spell. But then I did burn a Hellish Rebuke, which I could have saved because that might have
Dude,
been a
those
waste.
shields, dude, they negated so much damage.
Oh, the shield spell is
Yeah,
fucking
that should
amazing.
save your
Yeah,
ass.
God.
yeah.
Wizards love that
crazy.
bitch.
No shit, right? I didn't
Shield
realize how
spell's
strong
huge,
that
yeah.
was, man. And that lasts all the way through until your next turn.
Yeah. So
Like,
I cast it on a turn.
He's not a spell sword, he's a spell shield.
That's right. Oh, a
And
spell
to top
shield.
it off,
I'm a spell
makes
fist,
you immune to magic missile.
and it makes
Oh,
you immune to
really?
magic missile. Yeah.
What? That's insane. I did not know
Yeah.
that. Still learning stuff every
it
week.
can still target you, but it does no damage.
Yeah.
Craziness.
Which is a nice little bonus from the spell as well. But yeah, I'm at 0 spell slots right now. But now in hindsight, I probably should have tried to attach this Hideous Laughter on him while we cleaned up the zombies. But we've been cleaning up the zombies pretty good, actually, when you think about it. We barely let the zombies or the whatever they are attack at all. So. And Tasha's Hideous Laughter, as soon as
gonna pop back up.
as soon as you hit the boss, as soon as he takes damage, he snaps out of the Tasha's. I believe it doesn't persist through damage.
How long does it last if we don't hit them?
So Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Creature of choice that you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls in a fit of laughter. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, which is an advantage on them, but becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. 4 or less isn't affected. At the end of each of its turn, it takes... And if it takes damage... so every time it takes damage, it gets an extra wisdom saving throw to break out of it.
An advantage if that roll is triggered by damage.
Yeah, and
Okay.
yeah. So we'd get an extra saving throw with advantage if we try hitting him while he's under the effect. So it's a good spell to bring out at some time. I don't know if this would have been the best fight for this one or not, because we've been trying to do damage to him quite often. But definitely something I got to remember I have for other fights. Because Attack of the Hideous Laughter is a good little spell that I should be using more. But that's not concentration, or is it? Yeah, that is concentration. Sorry, we were asking what other concentration do I have, so that's the other concentration that I would potentially use if I wanted to not use my +6 damage concentration. But besides that, I didn't take a lot of concentration spells because not until next level, and I'm trying to think what I potentially get.
What warlock spells did you take? Hellish Rebuke and
Armor of Agathis, and I only had the 2. But at next level, or actually, if we decide to switch out, well, maybe we could roleplay it out where I destroy the ring or throw the ring away or something like that.
Oh, you can do that. That would work
Yeah,
perfectly.
which might be the coolest way to do it. But I'm also thinking when I get second level spells, not to give it away, but I was thinking about taking Dragon's Breath for my concentration, which I can put on bitters.
Yeah.
And that gives our party
Wouldn't be bad.
a whole other attack every round.
Mm-hmm.
Where I could literally cast Dragon's Breath on bitters and let bitters
That
have
would
an
be
attack
so
every
cool.
round. Yeah.
Dude, how cool would that be to see, like, in an animation or something?
Yeah, a little celestial owl breathing fire.
I love D&D. Are we still live?
Yeah, I can end it though.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. All right, guys, we are out.
Hell yeah.
Nice.